What's up, everybody? It's your boy DTLF at the halftime report, guys. Lakers not looking good, man. Very disappointing. It hurts to the core, Heartbreaking game, down 30, man. This is a tough pill to swallow. But this is my first halftime report of the year, and potentially the last, depending on whatever happens next game. But I just wanted to come here and touch bases with Laker fans, man. Okay, this is a video I didn't think I'd be doing at this point of the season, but it's not looking good for us, man. This is the first time that I doubt the Lakers. We are out here bricking, airballing, turning the ball over. Everything that potentially could have went wrong is going wrong for the Lakers, and it's some bullshit, man. That's what it is. The injury clearly impacted us further than what I expected. I at least thought we would compete today. Do we keep watching? I'm gonna keep watching because you guys know how I be, man. I'm like the captain at the Titanic. I'm gonna sink with the ship. But there is something to be learned from this game. Okay, the Lakers have to come out here with a sense of pride in the second half, close the gap, even if we don't get back in this game. We have to show some pride, man. We out here getting trashed. Laker Nation doesn't deserve this at all. We look like a G League team. All right. And yes, the reffing was atrocious and they dictated a lot of this momentum shift. But it's been like that all year, man. I'm not even surprised at this point. And Phoenix is going to get whatever's coming to them. If they're lucky enough to advance due to the injury, and I told you guys our championship run did depend on the injury and the health of our star players. Now, clearly we can't win a championship without Anthony Davis. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go a bit more controversial and say this: that this Laker team with the role players has disappointed me far greater than any defending champ team in Lakers history, man. It's super sad to watch because Dennis Schroeder, I don't want him back on the team, okay? He chose the worst game to be unaggressive. You can clearly tell this guy's a stat padding type, and he doesn't control the tempo of the game. He doesn't use his speed to his advantage. He's out here getting cooked by Cameron Payne. Him and every other Laker guard getting cooked by Cameron Payne, which tells me that besides LeBron James and Anthony Davis, if this season ends in the first round, none of them are safe. None of them are safe. I'm going to tell you that. As much as it hurts me to say it, none of them are safe. They have all underachieved, and I'm disappointed with each and every single one of them. Montrezl Harrell hasn't even seen the court, has he? I don't think he has. So it hurts, man. He said they have to blow this team up and fire Vogel. I agree with that. Frank Vogel doesn't get out of the first round. I will be upset if they give him a contract extension because he has done absolutely nothing to adjust to the adversity. We're out here playing no heart, no energy, hanging on shoulders, our head. LeBron can't do it on his own. Like I said, if role players don't knock down shots, they're all going to collapse on him. He tried to get aggressive early. Role players missed all the shots. Everybody collapsed. I appreciate you, Laker Nation 824. Thank you, brother. But, the most disappointing thing is that I thought we were better than this, and I guess we weren't. I really thought the role players were going to step up tonight in the absence of Anthony Davis and at least make it a competitive game. But being blown out by 30 at the half, guys, Laker Nation doesn't deserve that. Here's the thing: if you wear the purple and gold jersey, you got to be better than this, man. All of a sudden, all the players forgot how to shoot. They forgot how to stay aggressive, attack, play defense, everything. We got cooked. Plain and simple. And we can't blame the refs fully because, yes, even though they dictated the beginning of the game and the tempo, the Lakers fucked up. All right, I'm just going to say it. They fucked up from the beginning. They allowed the game to get away. Frank Vogel didn't call a timeout till we got down 21 points. He should have called it at 14. All right, little things like that matter. He allowed the game to get away from us, and it's really sad, guys. This is a depressing game. But again, here's the positives. This isn't our final game. We have a chance to redeem ourselves. I hope that this punch in the gut, for not just for Laker Nation, but for the players, this embarrassment puts a chip on our shoulder for Game 6. All right, there has to be a fire lit in these guys, period. He said, it's done, brother. He said, Scooter is ass. LeBron's too passive. 24 would never let this happen. This is AD's team. It shows now. We might see a huge trade after this. Coach sucks ass. Thanks for the donation, brother. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna agree with you on a lot of the aspects, but this one doesn't fall on LeBron's shoulders. Okay. Even though LeBron has been passive, there's only so much he can do. Without Anthony Davis out there, it's easy for them to scheme and plan defensively on LeBron. They're able to just collapse on him, and there's not much he can do if players aren't knocking down shots, man. Unfortunately, we can't blame him. And yes, I don't like the Kobe LeBron comparison because they're two different players. Kobe was a killer, man. Kobe's a killer. There really is no comparison to Kobe. You want a comparison for LeBron? Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is the comparison for LeBron James, which isn't bad. I love Magic Johnson. But yeah, he's definitely not that guy. And let's give him a pass. He's 36 years old. So what really can we expect from a 36-year-old? Look, my jacket didn't work today. I don't think God could have saved the Lakers from this punishment. This was a long time coming. I saw a lot of bad habits throughout the season. And unfortunately, they're unraveling right before TNT. And it had to be a nationally televised game in the playoffs. Unfortunately, this is the worst game of the year. And yeah, it's not over. I'm gonna keep watching the game. I never bow out early, ever, because you just never know. But it's not looking too good, man. And to their credit, they used their home court advantage. We didn't. Our role players didn't play good at home. Their role players are playing out of their world. We got Ratatouille, Cameron Payne, killing, man, looking better than any starting guard we have. Their bench players killing our starting guard. We had no shot if that happens. Period. He says Suns did not beat a healthy Lakers team. Yeah, but in the end of the day, we always preach about not making excuses. All I wanted to see from this Laker team, I didn't even expect a dub. I expected effort, and we didn't get that. Okay, we gave up after that first quarter, and it's disappointing because I know we were capable of so much more. But I'll say this, man, you have to give the Suns credit because they put their foot on the gas and then never let go. The Lakers, when we had a 10-point lead last game, we let go, and that's the problem with this team. And this really falls on multiple things. It falls on the coaching staff for playing the wrong rotations. Dennis shouldn't have been a starter all season long. This guy plays like D'Angelo Russell's grandma. Like, he can't jump over a magazine if his light defender on it. Did you see all the wide open 3-point shots he passed up? Right? So I really don't even want to see Dennis Schroeder in LA after the season is done. Not only do I not want to give him a contract, but I don't want to see him in LA, man. He comes out here lazy as ever. He took like half an hour on every shot. He passed up so many wide open shots. It's like, why are you out there, bro? Why are you out there? If you're going to play like that, get the fuck out of Dodge, bro. We don't want to see you out there. Excuse my language if there's families watching. It's just frustrating, guys. I apologize. I am human. But I'll say, there's some players here this season that I felt like don't deserve to wear the jersey. Dennis Schroeder's one of them. All right. He didn't change my mind. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. He had 2 good games, but I did mention how he tends to disappear after a couple of good games. And that's what he's done. The last 2 games, he went, where is he when we needed him the most? He's not a starting material. He's a 6-man. And unfortunately, I would fire Frank Vogel, even though he's a championship coach last season. But I'd fire him because he didn't make adjustments. He allowed whatever players to start that wanted, obviously. And it's very disappointing, guys. My heart is in my stomach right now. And it hurts. Where's Kuzma? Kuzma, I thought, was decent, but he still passed up a wide open shot, and I'm not happy about that. Everybody's afraid to shoot. Last year in the bubble, KCP balled out. A couple of these players balled out, but you can see now that my concern was crowds. Live crowds can make a difference, and some players are too fragile. Every player that has hesitated to shoot is in danger of getting traded this offseason. It's that simple. It's that simple. But the series is not over yet. Okay? Last I checked, they still have to come back to Staples Center. Okay? So we're going to have some pride. We're going to hold our head up, take this loss like champs, deal with all the idiot trolls that actually think they accomplished something because they beat an unhealthy Laker team. And, we're going to do that with pride. If the Titanic goes down, what is Bron doing? He tried to stay aggressive in the beginning. I mean, if players, I said this in the beginning and pregame, if players don't knock down shots, it's going to close up the lane. They're getting away with fouling LeBron several times in the paint. Yet we can't even breathe on Devin Booker because it's a flagrant 5, right? But this was rigged from the beginning. The NBA wants to stretch the series. I saw the agenda since earlier in the series, and so I wouldn't be shocked that we win the next game and it goes to 7. That's what the NBA wants. It's all about ratings. You can see in the officiating is completely, the officiating is completely in favor of the Suns. They got every single call from the start. And that's what really set the tone. Now, I'm not blaming that for poor shooting, horrible turnovers, and lack of defense. But I'll say The officiating always dictates the tempo of the game. If they get in all the foul calls, now we can't play aggressive defense. Now they can get wide open layup after wide open layup. And then on the opposite end, we can't buy a call. We can't buy one, you know? But bottom line is this one's on the Lakers, man. We didn't show enough heart. We didn't show enough pride. LeBron tried to get aggressive early. Then when he needed, to be that army switchblade and pass it out so they could open up things for him, players didn't knock down shots. It's that simple. I'm not going to blame this one on LeBron. That's me. Y'all can blame whoever you want. This one's on the role players because they've been asked the whole series. Cameron Payne is outplaying all of our role players, every single one of them. Cameron Payne has been better than Drummond in the series. Cameron Payne has been better than Dennis Schroeder in the series, better than Kyle Kuzma, better than KCP. You can't have that and win a series, especially with the injuries. We can't have that. He said, hey, Dan, this is a terrible showing. I don't ever want to see Dennis in a Laker uniform again. I was wrong. Saw this coming throughout the season. It's all right, man. It's not over yet. It looks really bad right now, but this is home court cooking. This is what we should have done to them. We should have went up 3-1. Here's where those missed free throws, those turnovers, those wide open missed shots by the role players come back to bite us because we were not even in this game. We're not even in it. We're not even in this game. Oh, my goodness. She says, stop ignoring me on Twitter. Am I ignoring? My bad. I'm really not even on Twitter right now. Mentally, I checked out for this game. Ignoring you on Twitter. Have you even tweeted at me? Thanks so much. I don't think I've ignored you on Twitter. I don't even see you, to be honest with you. I got so many notifications. But I apologize. I don't mean to ignore, especially you. You the homegirl for sure. And thank you so much for the donation. I'm just, discombobulated this game. I can't even think straight, to be honest with you. I'm sorry, but this is a sad game. One almost feels like crying watching this. I'm not even kidding. Like, if I wasn't a grown ass man, if I was back in my kid days, I'd probably be shedding tears right now watching this garbage. But it's an embarrassing showing by the Lakers. Plain and simple. There's nothing we could say other than this was pathetic, and I wish today never happened. I wish today never happened. It's unfortunate. The last two games have been really bad. It's gonna be hard to sleep. Oh, Lakers. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, I'll add you for sure. Lakers surge. Okay, that's why. That's probably why. My bad. Apologies. Yeah, anytime you get a new account, I my bad. Jameson, my brother Jameson. Hold up, bro. I'll read your comment right now. He said, blame 70% on Vogel and 30% on the playoffs. Horrible performances in the first half. Everybody gets equal slice of the pie, man, because like I said, the Lakers came out here, man, and we laid an egg. Starting with our defense, even though the officials have been officiating against us, we got to come out here and play a lot stronger, man. I'm about to get off because the second half start. Did it start? Yeah. Okay, the second half started. He said LeBron did a horrible job setting the tone. Unacceptable. I do wish he was a bit more aggressive, but he needs role players to knock it down. He can't do it by himself. He can't go 1-on-5. 81 play next game. If he does, he'll do nothing. He was moving slow, shooting the ball before the game, and Grimace big time. We need to win the next game. Even if this one is out of the question, we need to win the next one, hands down. No excuses, guys. This is only one game. They didn't win the series in this game. They took the momentum, clearly, and now they're the favorites to win it, especially with the injury. But the only thing that changed in this series, nothing really changed other than the injury. The injury changed everything. And so that's the reason we're losing the series now. That's the true reason. But in reality, it's not acceptable. Guys still need to step up. Period. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for the donations as well. I'm not ignoring you. I'm going to add you right now. And thank you so much. I'll see you guys after the game. Hopefully we could at least cut into this lead, show some pride. That's about all we can hope for at this point. But head up, Laker Nation. Love y'all, man. Hang in there.